Hello, welcome to episode 37, season 3 of the Monday Night Wars. I'm Chad Talks, and joining me as always is Jmack Gaming.
This is a big Monday Night Raw.
I hate you.
No, you don't. You
I'm gonna give you a big kiss on the cheek.
No. That's the wrong cheek, Chad.
Was it? Was it the wrong cheek?
Let's get turn the wrong cheek.
Oh.
Let's get into it, Chad. This is a huge Monday Night Raw. We're here at the Worcester Centrum in Worcester, Massachusetts. Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar is tonight. Let's get into it. We start off with
Scrap metal.
Adam Pearce taking on Stevie Knight, Chad. And Adam Pearce beats Stevie Knight 956 with a rack bomb. Chad, what do you know about these two men?
I know Adam Pearce is the current general manager of Raw.
No, Vince McMahon is. Vince and Eric Bischoff are.
Oh, God, I meant in real life.
There's no such thing.
Oh, that's real life.
What do you know about Stevie Knight?
Nothing.
That's Paige's brother.
Oh. Nice.
Joking, I have no idea.
No. Could be.
We start off today, though, with Kurt Angle, Chad.
I thought this was the match already.
No, we're not starting with the match. That's the main event of the night. Kurt Angle, he comes out and he says, he's gonna whoop Brock Lesnar's ass. He is gone. He went through in 1996 in Atlanta, Georgia, at the Olympic Games. He went through some of the best wrestlers in all of the world, and he came out. You're a gold medalist at the Olympics. Brock Lesnar just went to Minnesota and won world champion or won a title at school. A nationwide NCAA championship. That means nothing.
Doesn't.
To winning a gold medal.
I mean shit.
It doesn't mean shit. Okay? Brock Lesnar stinks, says Kurt Angle. And then Brock Lesnar comes out, Chad. And he does to Kurt Angle. To what Kurt Angle did to Brock Lesnar last week.
Oh, good
and
heavens.
He flips him off.
Oh, no.
And he walks back.
Good heavens.
Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar tonight, though, Chad. We start off with Bryan Danielson taking on Teddy Hart. Big match right here.
Ooh.
And about that, good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Bryan Danielson wins in 17:37 by DQ after Teddy Hart started attacking Bryan Danielson with a chair.
Good for Bryan Danielson.
What do you mean? You got attacked by a chair.
Yeah, good for him. He got a little cherried away.
We move to a already pre-taped promo. We're in Nice, France, Chad.
Oh, oui.
Or not Nice. We're in Paris.
Oh, Paris. Oui,
As the European champion who got attacked by a swordfish in a charter fishing trip is now in France. He's hurt. He got attacked by a swordfish. He's out for a couple weeks. But he's in France as the European champion. He thought, as the European champion, he should visit European countries. Stop playing with that. And, see their culture, see what they are. And he has a big baguette. And he says, a oui, oui.
Yeah.
And then he says, everyone stinks over here. And France sucks, he says.
This place sucks. The only thing worse than that swordfish are the people of this terrible, terrible country. I hate the France. Parlez-vous français? I never want to parlez-vous anywhere in this godforsaken place ever again.
Wow. Okay. All right. We move on. Alex Wright
Sunglass Boys
is getting ready. He's going through his script. He's going through his Seinfeld script. And Kishi comes up and he rips it up.
Oh no.
Alex Wright,
What an asshole.
Alex Wright says, what the fuck is that for, Kishi? All right? And Kishi's like, shut the hell up. And he pushes him out of the way. What the hell's going on with Kishi? Move on backstage. Or next match. The Beauty and the Beast. Dean Malenko and Nick Gage. They take on Frankie Kazarian and Jimmy Jacobs. And they win by DQ after Jimmy Jacobs and Teddy Hart and Frankie Kazarian start beating down
A lot of DQs here.
Dean Malenko and Nick Gage, Chad.
Interesting.
And then after the match, they're beating them down 3-on-2, and Bryan Danielson comes out and evens the odds.
Oh.
They scare off Teddy Hart, Frankie Kazarian, Jimmy Jacobs, the Kings of the Mountain, and then Bryan Danielson and Dean Malenko turn at each other and they look at each other. There's some dissension there, but tonight they saved each other.
Good for them.
We move on. The Bashams are backstage. They're a little disappointed after not qualifying for the Raw Survivor Series match. They said that, they were thinking that could really catapult our careers. We're in the ring with The Rock and Shawn Stasiak, but we came up so short. And Ace Steel said, shut the fuck up. Stop whining, all right? You guys are like the 5th best tag team on this division, all right?
It says they still struggle to going off script, and I was like, probably struggled just even on script because he's got a fucking dislocated jaw.
Oh, yeah, this is all CM Punk. CM Punk was talking the whole time.
Jay still just nodded and gave a thumbs up.
Shut the hell up, all right? We have a match tonight. If you really want to understand how a real tag team is supposed to be in the ring and out of the ring, how about you watch our match tonight? JBL's up next.
Nice.
JBL's making his re-debut here.
His re-debut.
As the wrestling god, he's taking on Felino.
Meow.
The cat.
Meow.
JBL wins. And
Meow.
You done?
Meow. Okay, I'm done now. Go ahead.
You done?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. Okay, I can promise. Go ahead.
We move on. Toshi Uematsu, our women's champion, defeats Mike Miko. Mike
defeats Mike.
Satomura in 9:52 with a frog splash. A big win for Uematsu.
Nice.
We move on backstage. Kurt Angle's in the weight room, and Chad, he's doing the bench press.
Ooh, the bench press.
Yes,
I
but
love bench presses.
he's looking yoked. You want to know why he's looking yoked?
Because he likes to eat eggs.
Because he's bench pressing Mark Henry.
Oh.
He's bench.
31! 32!
He's looking jacked tonight.
Well, it has to be to bench press the world's strongest man. Does that make him the world's strongest man now?
No. No, it doesn't. You picking up the world's strongest man does not in turn make you the world's strongest
I thought
man.
he takes his powers.
No, you have to lift it.
I thought it was like I've done.
Mark Henry's not the biggest thing in the world.
He's the strongest though.
He's not even the world's largest athlete. That's Paul White.
Yeah. So if Kurt Angle bench pressed Paul White, would he be the world's largest athlete?
No, because Mark Henry. No, that's not how it works.
What if he bench pressed both of them? Would he be the world's strongest and largest athlete?
If someone pins Scott Vick, does that make him the 6th boy in the game?
I think so.
But fucking imagine if that's how gimmicks work. Someone pins Tara Varon in this. Is she the HBIC?
I pinned the Undertaker. I'm the dead man now.
All right, we go backstage with the Raw locker room, Chad, of the Survivor Series team, and
The Undertaker starts pitting Scotty 2 Hotty and shows up, fucking doing the worm next. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. Go ahead.
I'm a brick for a chop 'em. They're all 4 of these men. Oh, well, there's 5. There's 5 of them. 4 of them.
You can count.
Randy Orton's on one side. The other 4 are on the other. And Randy's like, guys, you guys can trust me. I'm here. We're a team this month, all right? We're boys. We're boys. You can't. I'm not gonna turn my back on you guys, all right? Trust me. All right, I'm here for Monday Night Raw because I don't want to leave. I don't want to get drafted to SmackDown. I don't want to lose my boy, so I'm here to make sure we win. I don't want to leave. Because Randy Orton thinks he's going to leave. He's paranoid that he would be the SmackDown pick.
He's sought after. Listen.
He is. We move on.
Any one of these guys.
The Second City Saints defeat the Shining Stars here, Chad, in 8:06. When Ace Steel pins Primo with a Chicago Sunrise. And then after the match, they grab the microphone and they say, hey, Bashams, did you watch that? Did you see what happened? That's why we're the most dominant. That's why we're the most prestigious team in WWF history. The Second City Saints, the 2-time tag team champions. It's god dang embarrassing that we're not in a match at Survivor Series. We're the most decorated tag team in this division, in this company. And we're sitting here on the sidelines. We're sitting here and catering. It's deplorable.
Ooh, deplorable. Good word.
We move on. Vince McMahon's here, Chad. Did you
Okay.
just kiss me again?
I did.
Vince McMahon says, we have made, last week, WWF signed the dotted line on one of the most sought after free agents of all time. One of the most decorated and legendary superstars in all of professional wrestling. And last week, we signed on the dotted line and we got the deal done. Now everyone's thinking, Who could this man be? Who could this be? We saw Scotty 2 Hotty last week. And no. No. Tonight, we reveal the newest WWF superstar. Someone that this series knows. Someone that if you've watched this series for a long time, you know very well. And Chad's possible mortal enemy. Masawa.
Oh,
Chad, you hate Masawa, don't you?
he cost me Eddie Guerrero.
Yes, he does. Chad's mortal enemy is here in WWF. The final
downfall of everything.
The final boss of professional wrestling.
That's Raven's gimmick.
No, he's a tag team champion. All right, we move on to the main event, though, Chad.
Oh,
It's Lesnar.
100. Oh, no,
It's
that's
an angle. It's Lesnar.
It's Kurt Angle. He's right there.
An angle. Chad, who do you got in this WWF World
Brock.
Heavyweight Championship?
I got Brock.
100. What a match. Another one. Thanks for the high five, Chad. Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar defeats Kurt Angle in 25-27.
Oh, Brock took a stump bump.
They both did. This match was going all over the place, Chad. Brock F5'd Angle off the top rope outside of the ring. Kurt Angle did an Olympic slam through the announcement table. They were all over the place, but Brock Lesnar gets the job done.
Did you slow build it?
No, I put regular.
Oh, nice.
I don't do a lot of booking. I don't do a lot of shit in the road agents. I just pick the winner, decisive, and regular.
And the occasional stump bump.
And the stump bumps. I don't make it like a slow build or steal the show. I feel like I don't know that too much, and I feel like I don't want to fuck anything up. I know this works, keeping it default. And big win for Brock Lesnar. One of the most hellacious matches Brock Lesnar. He's gone. I mean, him and Triple H was a banger. And Triple H took Lesnar to the limit. Angle takes Lesnar to the limit. But Brock Lesnar, 2-time WWF World Heavyweight Champion, makes this defense number 1. And they celebrate in the ring to end the show. A 95, Chad. What a show.
Nice.
What a show. Another 100, though. I think that's Lesnar's first.
It might be.
It is.
Oh.
How do you feel? This is a hell of a show, Chad.
It's a hell of a show.
Another 100. How do you feel about Masawa showing up?
Fuck him. What's that bastard ever done?
He gave me Eddie Guerrero. Thank you. I had to repay him. He's gonna go fight Eddie. he's gonna get his win back. We'll see you for SmackDown.
All right, we are here, back.
The same place. Time Warner Cable Arena.
WCW Nitro.
Wow, right in the same arena.
Listen, I forgot. All
You
right,
can change it now.
I'm just a man. Oh, you know what? I can change it right now, and let's do it. We're gonna be in Southeast.
The same place you always.
We're gonna be in Midwest.
Ooh, the same place I ran for Raw.
And we're gonna be in Mid South. And we're gonna be in the.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun place because you don't know arenas. You don't know big places.
The Bud Walton Arena in Fayetteville, Arkansas. That's what we're gonna do. Select this venue.
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's just start the show here. This might be our Arkansas debut.
Ooh.
And we start off hot and heavy. And about to head great wrestling.
Where's the heavy?
And good heat.
I see hot, but where's the heavy?
Haka Michinoku defeats Shane Douglas.
Back?
Lead the franchise. Like the Michinoku driver, too. It's got the crowd off to a good start.
Not really
a rare time, one of the rare times we don't start with an angle.
It's not really been the franchise, you know? He hasn't really done anything since
ever since Suzuki-gun turned on him.
Even before that.
And after the match, Suzuki-gun, they get in the ring and they just, they celebrate over a downed Shane Douglas.
Why did Taz not be part of this?
Because he didn't, he wanted to be.
Why did Shane Douglas, the poor guy?
Because he likes Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman's his manager.
But Shane Douglas is better than Taz.
Yeah, well, then that's why Taz wanted to stay with the Suzuki group.
Poor Shane Douglas.
Poor Shane Douglas, indeed.
Deserved better.
Moving on. We have another match. Bubba Ray Dudley versus the Road Dogg in a decent match. Bubba Ray Dudley defeated Road Dogg with a power bomb.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
After the match, Bubba Ray is celebrating, but we go to a backstage clip, and we see Kevin Nash, Kip James, and Six Click members beating down Devon and Spike.
Where's the other one?
What are you on? Oh, Scott? Oh, yeah. I'll adjust this now. Scott Hall suspended. He unfortunately had a run-in with the police. So I have suspended him for a month. So, yep, there's that. Okay. But look at this. The Click members, minus Scott Hall. Kevin says, get him, Scott, and then remembers that he's not here, and then, yeah.
Yeah, this was an angle.
This was an angle. Got an 87, Justin.
Okay, I like it. Yeah.
And speaking of 87, we got another 87. Listen, Chris Benoit is now like, listen, start giving me one-on-two handicap matches. Yeah, start giving me some one-on-two handicap matches then. Give me a challenge. And in a decent match, Chris Benoit defeated Steve Richards and Alfred Snow in a handicap match when Benoit pinned Alfred Snow with a Dragon Suplex and makes defense number 16 of the WCW United States Heavyweight title.
There you go.
Look at that match. Look at that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's unique.
Yeah.
And Justin, we have another match after beating down the Dudleys in Spike. Six is wrestling Bret Hart.
Why?
Why not? And in a good match, Bret Hart defeated Six with a victory roll. But then that dreaded mask guy runs in, Justin, beats down Bret Hart, and then says, I'm not running now. I'm not running now. But he had a cheap play, Justin, so he's attacking Bret Hart.
I hope we get Bret Hart and mask guy at Starrcade.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to have backstage. We got Rob Van Dam and Gene Okerlund. Gene says, Rob Van Dam, tonight you have been granted your thing you wanted last week. You'll be having an opportunity to face Shawn Michaels for the World Heavyweight Championship tonight.
Why?
And RVD says,
you stole my gimmick.
This was always the plan. And Rob Van Dam says,
same night, Rock and Kurt Angle got 100. You're fucking running them. Son of a bitch.
And Rob Van Dam, he says, you're right, me and Gene, and I'm going to defeat Rob Van Dam, or I'm going to defeat Shawn Michaels because I am one of a kind.
One of a kind.
And Justin, we have a singles match. We've got about that subpar wrestling analysis and crowd heat. Chris Hero defeated D'Lo with a Hero's Welcome.
I'm trying to find all my papers that had all my hundreds on it.
So you can add to it?
Well, I have to.
Then after that match, after D'Lo lost to Chris Hero, Ahmed and Monty Brown, they show up, Justin, and can you guess what they do?
They celebrate.
They do celebrate, actually. They celebrate being down one more weak link of their group. And Ahmed and Amani Brown attack D'Lo Brown.
Why?
Because Ahmed's sick of losing and needs to trim the fat.
Okay. D'Lo's not the guy to do it, then.
I mean, he's the guy who's losing.
Says who?
Says, well, he just lost this match against Chris Hero. We are backstage. Tony Schiavone is interviewing Shawn Michaels. He says, you heard what Mean Gene asked Rob Van Dam. Shawn Michaels, what do you have to say after you defeated Sting? What is next? And Shawn Michaels says, Tony Schiavone, shut the hell up. All right, listen. Go back to the commentary table where you're half decent, all right? And Rob Van Dam, you listen carefully. All right, listen. You want to wrestle the showstopper? You want to wrestle Mr. Monday Night Delight Shawn Michaels himself? Well, guess what? All right? Be careful. Choose your words carefully because you're going to eat those words in the main event tonight when I super kick your head off, beat you, pin you, and retain my World Heavyweight Championship. And in 100 main event.
I can't believe you wasted it here.
And in 100 main event.
That show should have been a pay-per-view match.
And about that.
RVD called him out for the pay-per-view.
You just called him out for a title match.
I figured. I swore. I'll listen back to the tape.
Yeah, well.
But I swore. But I mean, great. But this could have been you needed this at the pay-per-view. I'm sure now you will run it back.
No, I've got plans for the pay-per-view.
For Shawn?
Yeah.
Better get going. You got 2 more fucking nitros.
Correct. And about that, sensational wrestling and fantastic heat. Shawn Michaels defeated Rob Van Dam with Sweet Chin Music, and Shawn Michaels makes defense number 3 of the WCW World Heavyweight title.
There you go.
93.
Oh, we tied.
93, we tied?
No, I got a 95.
Yeah, you did. You got
96.
You got 96, yeah.
But hey, that's pretty good. 93.
Yeah, not bad. Not too shabby. Too sweet me, for the love of God.
No.
Thanks, Justin. All right. We will see you for Thunder and SmackDown.
You son of a bitch.
All right. We are here with SmackDown, and
no.
I'm excited to see the show.
Don't want to hear it, Chad.
I'm excited to see the show.
All right, me too, because, lots happened in Monday in 7 days of WWF.
Correct. Things have happened.
A lot has happened.
Yes.
A lot has happened.
Thank God Scotty Too Hotty's here now.
Chad, look away for a second. Okay.
Can I look now?
Yes.
All right.
I may have spoiled some stuff because I didn't press the buttons fast enough.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, fuck it. You know, fuck it. We do it live here, Chad. Stone Cold Steve Austin is here in the pre-show. Eric Bischoff. We're also on the pre-show. We're shown a taped the first meeting of Bischoff and Misawa. Bischoff welcomes Misawa here to SmackDown. As Misawa will be a SmackDown superstar, Chad.
Oh, nice. You know who I can't wait for him to wrestle?
That's next segment. C.W. Anderson and Johnny Storm take on Steven Knight and Marty Jannetty, and this match kind of did good.
This match banged.
C.W. Anderson, it got a 78, Chad.
Nice, yeah.
So
Creator wrestler Anderson.
When he gets good, when he gets a little over,
yeah,
we're looking at good things. Here.
Johnny Storm also no slouch.
No.
To be honest with you.
No one in this match was a slouch.
Yeah, nobody.
This match would have been like the third best on Nitro.
I don't know about that.
And then Rhino defeats Hayabusa to end the pre-show, Chad. Rhino, we were looking at his stats, 16-1 this year.
Yeah. Wild.
All right, we start off with Eric Bischoff. It's he's sitting behind his desk at his in his office, and he has some news to share.
Is he still just scribbling on paper?
Yeah, he has to tonight because plans have changed in the last 24 hours. As Friday morning came around, we had some breaking news coming out of El Paso, Texas. And unfortunately, tag team champion at the time, Eddie Guerrero, popped for some marijuana. Got pulled over and got popped for some marijuana. And I'm not even looking at Chad because he has a smile on his face because he knows the procedure around in WWF. If you get popped with drugs or steroids or anything of the sorts, you get fired. And WWF had to let go of our SmackDown Tag Team Champion, Eddie Guerrero. This is not kayfabe. This is a shoot. He is actually unemployed right now. And, he doesn't want to go back to WCW either.
Not because trust me, I sent him an offer the second he released him. I said, oh, bloop.
And due to Chad fucking him 2 years ago in WCW, he's still not over it and refuses to sign there.
Luckily, Val Venus got really over from all the jobs he did to him.
So, Eddie Guerrero, unemployed. But that's not the only one.
For now. Oh, yes, he had a driving buddy.
Tuesday morning, I think it was. Maybe right after Raw. Perry Saturn. Same thing. Marijuana. Popped. He's gone as well. So, two major superstars getting released here in WWF. And, look, I could have broken my stance of keeping people or kicking people to the curb if they get, popped. But, look, the people got to learn. You got to learn that it's a no-fly zone with drugs here in 2001 in WWF. Maybe things will change down the line. Maybe this is the thing where, maybe I understand that people need to start doing it to be happy around here, whatever. But not yet. It's 2001. Get over it. It's not okay here yet.
I think the thing that was the funniest is this was seconds before this happened. He said, "I hope one of your guys gets popped for drugs," and I hope so. I hope your prestige takes a hit. Literally seconds later, he says, "Oh." I said, "Serves you right."
So Eric Bischoff, after that public service announcement, says, now we have no tag team champions. Chavo Guerrero is hurt. Eddie is fired. That leaves Latin Lover alone tonight. But now we have to crown new tag team champions. And I already got 4 men willing to fight for the belts. So, Chad, we got a tag team championship on the line.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Up next, we see 2 guys come out of the ring to the ring from the Gentlemen's Club. It's Ric Flair and Randy Savage.
Oh, come on, Rick and Randy. What we need's a little R&R, baby.
And they're taking on 2 men that were fighting the Guerrero Dojo for the belts for the last couple months. Rob Conway and Sylvain Grenier, the LA Resistance. Chad, who you got?
Oh, I wonder who's going to win this.
In a decent match, Rob Conway and Sylvain Grenier get the belts for the first time ever when Sylvain pins Randy Savage with a Quebec cutter, and they win the SmackDown Tag Team belts.
Aren't you both just so happy you went to this company instead? Rick and Randy were title contenders on my show.
Well, these guys just fought for a title too.
Yeah.
It's not the cruiserweight tag belts. I'm sorry, they're not so prestigious. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. So a big win for Rob Conway and Sylvain Grenier, Chad.
Nice, attaboy.
So they, at the moment, will be facing Edge and Christian at Survivor Series. It went from Eddie and Landlover to Rob Conway and Sylvain Grenier. A big change. A lot's happened here. At least we got Misawa.
Yeah, I can't wait for that Eddie Guerrero-Misawa match. I think Misawa's cursed. I said this to you off camera. I think he's cursed.
Well, no.
Because I had him wrestle Eddie. Eddie gave his notice. You signed him and brought him on TV. And mentioned in the recording offhand.
I just don't think they like each other.
So you think Eddie said, I'm going to go smoke a joint and then drive?
Yeah. I think he knew. Backstage.
I love the world where Eddie's just willing to just get fired. Misawa.
He said, fuck this.
You can't run from me forever, Eddie.
I'm going to Osaka Pro, brother.
I'm gonna go.
Scott Steiner and Clyde Flanders, they're teaming on Team SmackDown, and tonight they're in their debut tag match tonight, Chad.
I love this team, by the way.
They're taking on TNT later tonight. We move on. Scotty 2 Hotty and La Parka go one-on-one, and Scotty 2 Hotty defeats La Parka in 13-27 with a jumping bullfrog.
Justin, I think this might be the first time two former Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions are wrestling each other in SmackDown.
Ah, you're right. You're right. Wow. Big match right there. We move on. Eric Bischoff, and remember, Psychosis, he lost his damn mind, took off his mask, and beat up Mystico. Psychosis suspended until Mystico can return.
Oh.
So it's an indefinite suspension. If Mystico can't return, then Psychosis just doesn't have a job. We move on. Clyde Flanders and Scott Steiner take on TNT in a decent little match right here in 83. They get the big win over TNT in 12-20. When Clyde Flanders pins Amazing Run with a pile driver.
Nice.
A big win for Clyde and Scott Steiner, showing that they can tag team together. They both did a delayed suplex. They both held the guys up, and they were kind of having like a
pose down?
Yeah, pose off while they were both holding Mamaluke and Amazing Red, respectively.
I like the gimmick of both of them just like throwing one of them in the air and then posing while they're in the air.
Both big bodybuilders, big beefy men. John Cena takes on Mike Awesome here, Chad. John Cena defeating Mike Awesome in 14-42. John Cena, United States champion. He's taking on PJ Black at Survivor Series Raw vs. SmackDown. John Cena in 85. They have great chemistry. What are you looking at me for? Like, did you just fart?
No.
Guys, put an F in the chat if Chad farted.
I didn't.
But after the match, PJ Black's here and he lays out John Cena, Chad. What's this Raw superstar doing here on SmackDown?
He's scouting out the competition.
Remember, PJ Black, first United States champion.
True. John Cena, not.
Rene Dupree comes out and he said, my boys won earlier and now it's my turn to win. And a lot of people are getting popped backstage, so I don't even know who's back there anymore. So someone, come out and fight me. Come out and fight me.
Is he wearing a Dare shirt?
And you know who comes out, Chad?
Who?
Jeff Hardy.
Oh, good.
What's local SmackDown superstar Jeff Hardy who comes out and he loses to Rene Dupree in 14:45.
I remember that for this week.
Oh, don't worry. This is not the only one.
Oh, okay. I remember that for this week.
Remember all off-screen stuff you've had, especially when you just walked in and you laughed. I did.
I walked right in, and as I walked in, he had the Eddie Guerrero story up, and I said, "Oh, what's that? What's that I see? Does that say Eddie Guerrero for pop for drugs? Man, I'd hate to be the company he works for." Oh wait.
Jeff Hardy just got popped for drugs earlier. Remember that?
That's fine.
He still has a job.
That's fine. Stone Cold's gonna lose 6 times on that show.
You can't bring him in. Remember, we already went over this.
Right, yeah.
Vince McMahon is backstage with Landlover, and Landlover's kind of, he's really just lost. He doesn't know. Chavo hurt. Eddie got popped. He lost his SmackDown Tag Team Championship. And Vince says, look, Latin, I feel bad for this, but business is business. All right, Eddie had to go. Okay. And I feel bad for stripping you for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. So what I can do is I can put you in a match tonight, and if you win, you can fight for whatever belt you want in SmackDown. And Landlover go like this, and he goes out to the ring, and Landlover, who's he gonna take on, Chad?
I don't know. It's a mystery.
Rey Mysterio Jr.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
Rey Mysterio Jr.'s here,
Nice.
Chad.
All right. Cool. Main eventer. Cool. I remember that. Good. Right on. Sick. Cool. No, it's fine. I'd love to see what happens next. Love to.
Oh, that sucks. I hope he's not on Thunder.
Yeah, I'd love to see what happens.
Well, it can't be on Thunder now.
Yeah, I'd love to see what happens here. Interesting.
And then Latin Lover in 97 beats Rey Mysterio with a La Patada del Caprito.
Okay, cool.
What a match this was for Latin Lover. He is now a number 1 contender for whatever belt he wants.
Okay,
Chad.
cool.
The hell is this?
Interesting.
What do you mean interesting, Chad?
Nothing. Stay tuned for Nitro this week, guys.
What do you mean? I don't know how you're going to get in. You can't get any of my guys.
We'll see.
I already showed you can't.
We'll see.
Okay. Jeff Jarrett backstage with Paul White and Mick Foley, 3 members of Team SmackDown. Chad and Jeff Jarrett. He's trying to gather the troops because our main event tonight, those 3 men take on 3 superstars on SmackDown. And in an 89, Jeff Jarrett, Paul White, and Mick Foley defeat King IK, Davey Boy, and Sting WWF.
No fucking shot. He's got an 89. Go fuck yourself.
All right, they're just trying to get the boys, working together like a well-oiled machine, Chad.
Yeah.
And that is SmackDown. Go
fuck yourself.
A big 92, Chad.
I'm glad Eddie got fired.
Chad is more mad than I am.
Can't believe you had Rey Mysterio job. That's dirty.
He lost to Land Lover.
Fuck you.
Thanks, Chad. We'll see you for Thunder.
All right, we are here for Thunder. I almost forgot what my show was called for a second.
Yeah,
Justin.
I would too.
My brain had
There's nothing memorable.
lapse of thought.
Nothing worth memorable of.
Well, you wait. What was Raw this week?
95.
95. I just want to
96.
keep that energy, because I think we got a good one tonight. But we'll see. I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm just gonna run it, Justin. You ready?
What's Rey Mysterio doing tonight?
I'm just gonna run it. We start the show off. Chris Jericho
Same thing as last week.
and Goldberg.
Gone.
Jericho once again awaits what his next challenge is going to be.
It's not Rey Mysterio.
And Goldberg comes down to the ring and he says, "You got lucky. Based off of some help from Rey Mysterio, you managed to beat
Shout out Rey Mysterio.
AJ. But this week's gonna be a little different, because this week there's gonna be a match where anything goes. This match is gonna be hardcore. This match is gonna be violent. Who's your opponent, Jericho? I'll reveal that over time. But get ready, because
Time? Was it a 2-month match?
yeah,
We got a 2-month campaign tonight.
yes, exactly. You'll find later on tonight. But I hope you're ready, because it's going to be violent. Because I need to see just how much and how willing you are to dig deep if you're going to beat me
A digging match.
at World War III.
Big dog. Sorry for my burp right there, boys.
It's okay. It's okay. We got a tag team match. We got some guys who don't really get used a lot, Justin.
No.
And Johnny Devine and Apocalypse have zero chemistry as partners, and that's
Maybe
good.
that's why they don't get used.
Right. But we had about that subpar wrestling and little heat. Lash LaRue and Matt Cross defeated Johnny Devine and Apocalypse when Lash LaRue submitted Apocalypse.
Ken Shamrock's baby boys.
Yes, and Ken Shamrock backstage has taken Lash LaRue and Matt Cross under his wing. And Lash LaRue carried the match in terms of performance. He got a 59, Justin.
Oh, what a carry.
What a carry.
Fucking 59.
Yes.
All right.
After the match, Mortis and Abyss come down to the ring, and they destroy Johnny Devine and Apocalypse.
Why?
Because they just want to. Because they show how much they can.
Why didn't they beat up the guys that won?
Because they were already out of the ring.
Oh, the guys that lost had to stay in the ring?
They were selling. They're like, oh, we're so hurt. They're slowly getting back up. And then Mortis and
Good
Abyss
guys,
get up
the
and beat 'em
winners
up.
didn't even get their shine.
Right. Well, they celebrated.
Where?
We're backstage. Shane Helms
That's
is
not Jeff Hardy.
Shane Helms is backstage. He's got his Cruiserweight Tag Team Championship.
Okay.
And, he's over here going, he looks sad because Chris Candido's been hurt. So he hasn't had his teammate around. So
Is he hurt?
Yeah, he's hurt. Yeah, he has a dislocated shoulder. Trust me, I know. I look every day to see who's available, and I always go, Chris Candido's hurt. Matt Hardy shows up.
I could be your boy.
And
boy toy.
Shane Helms looks up at Matt and he says, "Oh, hey Matt, where's your brother?" And Matt says, "What's your tag team partner?" And then Shane says, "Touche." And then Matt says, "But listen, if you wanna chirp, if you wanna run your mouth, my tag team partner's not here, yours isn't here, but we could still fight tonight."
Ooh.
And Shane says, "You know what? You're on."
I find it funny that Shane Helms, right?
Yeah.
Was in a tag team with Shannon Moore.
Yeah.
And Shannon Moore won a world title, and Shane Helms has not done anything.
He's a tag
Shane
team.
Helms is probably the more talented wrestler.
He's a tag team champion.
Next segment.
Next segment. Oh, Justin, look at this.
Oh my God, no hype.
Look at this, Justin.
Blue.
We got the return of Perry Saturn, Justin. He's back.
What did you do to my boy? He got a 60.
He's back, and he's taking on Bam Bam Bigelow. That's because Bam Bam Bigelow and Perry Saturn don't click.
Oh, no.
So not the best welcome back
90s.
match. Well,
this was the Bam Bam.
yeah, this is the Bam Bam match. He didn't have that good of chemistry, so but that's okay. That's okay. Listen, that's okay.
See what? So I'll shed some light on what I do for new debuts or something like that. I always find there's people on my roster that aren't over, but I know they can work. And that's what I would have done here with Perry Saturn. Have them work with someone that can actually go. Not fucking the giant from fucking Belfast. Fucking Big Bam 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 Bigelow.
Well, the important thing here, Justin, is Perry Saturn is back.
Yeah.
So
fucking drug addict.
That's the important thing.
Yeah.
And Justin, we have our one-on-one match, Matt Hardy versus Shane Helms in a decent match. Matt Hardy defeats Shane Helms with a flying leg drop.
Oh, decent little match.
Look at that. Matt Hardy pins the tag team champion. What does this mean? The Cruiserweight tag team champion. He's still a tag team champion. Oh, okay. No, it's sexist of you to say.
No, I meant in the belt prestige, not because they're women in tag team champions. I mean, in grand scheme of how they present the belts.
Oh, in the hierarchy.
Yeah,
okay. I see what you're saying.
That's not what I meant.
I don't know. I'm just trying to cancel you.
You should cancel WCW. You got the home of fucking heroin addicts over here. Buddy.
Can't do that.
Scott Hall.
But I'll tell you what, Goldberg, he's backstage and he says, I've been watching and I've been thinking and I've been trying to define what violent SOB could take on Chris Jericho. And then it hit me.
Sabu.
What I need to see here is Chris Jericho in a Monsters Ball match against the monster Mortis. So Chris Jericho taking on Mortis in the main event tonight.
Oh my God, Jericho and Canyon again?
No, it's Mortis. I don't know what you're talking about. We have a
You are scumbagging the fuck out of this thing. Those guys have fought 8 times this year.
We got a 6-man tag team match, Justin. And then about that good wrestling and decent action from the crowd, Shannon Moore, Samoa Joe, and Steven Regal defeat Ken Shamrock and the Road Warriors.
Stop making Road Warrior Animal work. He's hurt. Give him some breaks, brother. He's already old. Stop it.
Please put me out of my misery.
Let me just have a night off. I'm no good anyway.
I just want one.
I got a 46. Ken Shamrock a 96, though. Good for him.
Good for
brother.
Ken Shamrock.
And he's wasting away with fucking Road Warrior. And Bob Sapp.
AJ Styles is backstage and he says, AJ's lucky that he wasn't here today. He's lucky. Yeah, sorry. Ray's lucky that he's been dodging me over at other companies. But it doesn't matter because listen, eventually, Ray, you're gonna be back here. All right, we're not done because you cost me a match against Chris Jericho last week. All right, and I haven't forgiven that, and I'm still mad about it. So
losing at the pay-per-view.
So the next time we cross paths, AJ, we're gonna fight.
Ray.
Well, next time you cross paths with AJ, we're going to fight. And I'm going to take you out, and I'm going to make sure not only that you're going to be dodging me, but you're never going to wrestle again.
Good Lord, he's going to kill him.
Yeah.
Okay. These two having a promo every week but not having a match.
They're still in Japan looking for Ultimo Dragon.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Yes.
I shouldn't have jumped the gun there. My bad.
They're still looking for Ultimo Dragon.
I'm intrigued on what's going on here. You pay Super Crazy a lot to do nothing.
He's looking for Ultimo Dragon, Cruiserweight Champions.
You can pay other people less to do the same.
Well, Super Crazy's hurt, so he can only do promos right now.
Fair play.
Johnny Fairplay. That's a Survivor contestant. And our main event.
What a short show.
In an exceptional match, Chris Jericho defeats Mortis in a Monsters Ball in 21-24 with a pinfall.
Okay. I'm going to have a lot of questions for you off air. Because
86.
you thought this was going to be Raw?
I thought it had potential. Listen, Sean and Rob Van Dam dropped it 100 for no reason. I thought maybe Jericho and Mortis could do it.
Well, what are you talking about? No reason.
Well, I mean, they're both very good.
Most talented or most over guys in the
True,
game.
you're right. Correct.
Mortis hasn't really done much lately.
Well, I mean, he's getting back over.
Not with a loss like that.
But anyway, everyone, tune in next week. Maybe someday we'll get Eddie Guerrero versus Misawa, but it won't be anytime soon.